What's up, you guys? This is AD and welcome back to the channel. And today was definitely not a good day for my Robinhood stock portfolio, but I'm here to give you guys the updates regardless if it's good and bad, because this just goes to show that stocks don't just keep going up and up. It does have bad days, and it could have multiple bad days, even weeks. And I did make a video this past Thursday where I kind of just talk about my status of, how you shouldn't be over leveraged with margin. I point out a little bit about the stock market crash and just indicators that can help you set yourself up if you kind of see like bad signs building up, and just to be prepared to take advantage of a stock market crash, because that's where people make their money, guys. So let's go and point out how bad I did for the day, for the week, for the month, and and there so on. So for the day, I'm negative 465 with 60 cents, negative 1.8%. It was not a good day, I'll say that. This actually probably was the day that I lost the most. Not so far, but for the day. Last week, we definitely just gave away our gains. We're negative 268 with 32 cents, negative 1.04%. So, there are many times where you basically are going to lose all your gains in probably a couple weeks, even 2 weeks worth of gains, but sometimes that can bounce back up. But I have a feeling that we are probably going to see a downtrend for a while, and I'll give a little bit more of my thoughts as we keep going on. For the whole month, we're still up. See, this is a good thing about, keeping long term, because you will see short term downfalls, but you're gonna see bigger gains, as time goes on. This just indicates that this is probably a good opportunity if you see any stocks that you like, in order to keep buying more, or just nibble in, whatever you prefer, and just keep growing your wealth, guys. So for the month, I'm up 2,401 with 94 cents, up 10.44%. It's still pretty good, but I have a feeling that we might keep going down. And the reason why I'm saying that is because there's so much political tension, guys. For the 3 months, I'm up 9,768 with 14 cents, 62.42%. This is what pays off to invest in the long term. For the year, 9,160 with 69, 56.35%. And for my overall portfolio, 5,061 with 77 cents and 24.87% overall. So we're still doing good, but I have a feeling we're probably gonna go a little lower. So let's go with what my individual stocks did. So Snap, still I believe it's my second biggest now. It's not the first one no more. 24.93% of my portfolio. I'm still up 283%. And this got dinged up for the week, guys. I had negative 289. So it's gonna happen. Especially if a stock makes a huge side of your portfolio, it's definitely gonna impact the overall amount. Disney, it's a small position, 2.84. I'm still up 42.20%. This definitely did go down for the week, negative 3.71%, but it didn't affect it, but it still go down. It did go down. CCL, this is another small position, 3.45%, negative 10% overall. One of my worst performing stocks for the week. It was actually one of the few positives, but too bad it's such a small position that it probably didn't even help much. Facebook. And Facebook is just one of those that is caught into the storm, guys. The storm of this political divide that it seems like is gonna carry on for another couple weeks. Let's hope that it ends in a couple weeks. So this one is negative. This one makes up 6.67%, and I actually was positive, and this downturn made my overall position negative. So unfortunately, I don't have cash in hand to buy. I can't really take advantage, but I'm hoping that it actually stays for my sake a little lower for a couple more months. It's not gonna happen. It might. I did add a little bit more on AMD, but AMD got hit hard, guys. This position, I actually added 5 shares, 5.83% of my portfolio. Overall returns was 4.4%. It did go down a lot, negative 6%. And this, aside from the stock market, it got hit hard because of Intel. A new CEO is going to take over in February, and this guy actually knows what he's doing. So a lot of people are saying that maybe Intel's going to come back to its glory days, but I kind of doubt it, because like, you know, it's going to take a couple years for Intel to catch up the advantage that they had for the past couple years. NEO, it's 5.59% of my portfolio, up 109.81%. You know, I'm not worried about NEO, but NEO did have a huge down week. This was actually one of my biggest down, negative 13%. And this, I cannot tell you why exactly this happened. So the reason why NEO went down is because they raised cash, and people are seeing like they're probably trying to dilute their shares. But I mean, for the short term, you know, it's gonna hurt them a little bit, but in the long term, it's gonna help them a lot to, you know, help them grow their company. Tesla was another one that I got hit hard, and Tesla had a couple of issues. Still my biggest position at 27.33%, up 90.38%. But for the whole week, it actually held pretty well, 3.05% down, not bad. Tesla had a few, you know, recalls. They had issues with their tablets for their cars, and I forgot it's like 150,000 cars, which is a good amount, and it's definitely gonna hurt Tesla. But I still like them from the long term, you guys. This is just short term pains, but with the market, you know, pulling it down, it's you know, it was bound to happen. And even Tesla is not spared from the downturn of the uncertainty that is happening right now in the stock market. Beyond Meat is my next one. Actually, Beyond Meat, let's see, I did add a couple more shares of Beyond Meat when it was going down. I'm currently sitting at 11.61%. I was hoping that it went down or stayed down for a while, but it had a huge run up this past week. So I'm up 13.81%. I don't know if you remember, but I was actually negative on Beyond Meat, and because look, it was one of the few stocks that actually had a positive return in this week. And it just goes to show you that it's always good to have different types of companies in your portfolios. You know, it pays. So I was actually up 19.82%. This is insane, man. It's rare that you see stocks that go up one whole week 19%. So it was a good winner. It's holding up my portfolio, guys. It's like, I can't, it's like my back. All right, Tattooed Chef. It's 6.81%. I'm still up 4.4%. For the week, it did pretty well, 8.96%. Another good stock. It's in the food sector, like Beyond Meat. So I guess that's why they're both up. And this is one of my newer positions. I just recently added this week. It's been down the whole week, negative 12.7%. It's a small position. It's 2.33. I'm not gonna add any right now because I'm just basically kind of watching it. My negative 1.03% of a return. And as far as this company goes, I'll just say that this could be one of the disrupted companies for health insurance, because health insurance companies haven't changed for years, and the way that they're trying to set up that disruption is by adding technology. I mean, obviously, it's a new company, it's a growing company, and usually growing companies lose a lot of money in the beginning. So that's why I have a small position. I am not gonna add until I know more information. And so far, I'm just gonna keep it there as a spec play. And if it ends up like jumping up a bunch, I might end up selling it and get back in later. But we'll just keep it like that for right now. Alright guys, that is all I had to say. Thank you for watching. Just let me know in the comment box below if you enjoyed the video by hitting that thumbs up. You know, let me know your comments down below, whether, you know, how did your portfolio do this week. Hopefully a little bit better than mine. If not, what can you improve? And if you haven't done so already, might as well hit that subscribe button to keep yourself updated for more content like this. And remember that this was AD. I'll be seeing you guys later.